intelligence have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, mechanics need their fiber too, set in Miami. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of Alt Eclipse. So on to our briefing, short and sweet, good luck. So moving on to our targets, and there are a lot of them. All must be eliminated with the fiber wire, although we can wear any disguise we see fit. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the waiter, and we're going to have some emetic pills stored up in the W.O.A paddock, and we're going to be bringing with us an emetic vial of poison, a fiber wire, and our silence pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way out of the driver's lounge, and we're going to head across the paddock over to the pit area, the mobile home areas. On our way over there, we're going to pick ourselves up a melee item or two. This hammer will do nicely. So we're just going to make our way into the Kowloon motorhome area, and if we're quick we might just catch our target. Unfortunately we weren't quite quick enough, so we are going to have to wait him out. As you can see, he is drinking from the bottle there. And when he puts that down and moves away, we are going to add our emetic poison to the bottle. Off he goes now. So we're just going to add our poison to the bottle and make our way into the bathroom behind us with our fiber wire in hand. And all we have to do now is await the return of our target. He will come back shortly, and he will sample the poison bottle and make his way to the bathroom, where we can then pounce on him with our fiber wire. So there's nowhere to hide him, so we're just going to drag him into the corner of the room there. No one else should come in here, so we are free and clear. So at this point we're going to make our way over to the W.O.A paddock, and we're going to retrieve our other vial of poison, and then make our way upstairs to the upper area. So we had a bit of a skip there, but all we did was make our way inside, grab the poison, make our way upstairs, avoid the enforcer, and we're just going to wait her out on the balcony out here. She's going to go through her routine and eventually move back to her position where she is now. And when she does begin her maneuver to this position, we can then get in and poison that glass. As you can see, our target is approaching at the same time, so we do need to be relatively quick. So we're just going to quickly dunk the poison into the glass and make our way downstairs once again. And again, we're just going to wait by the bathroom. This bathroom is much smaller, so we're going to wait outside with our fiber wire in hand. Eventually our target will make his way along, and once he's inside we can close the door behind him and jump on him with our fiber wire. So again, there's nowhere to hide the body, so we'll just try and tuck him away in the corner here. So with that done, all of our other targets are now back in the pit area. So we're going to make our way back over towards the driver's lounge, although instead of going up the stairs, this time we're going to go down. Just be aware that you may almost get spotted, as you can see there. So down here we will find a key card and a change of outfit. So we're going to take both of them and continue on through the changing room, selecting our silence pistol, and at the bottom of the stairs we're going to take out the camera there We're then going to drop our gun on the floor, and using the hammer we collected earlier, we're just going to throw that on the floor as well to get our next target's attention. He's going to come down the stairs to investigate. When he spots the gun, he will move in to take it away, and he will be away from the stairs, and we can then get behind him and pounce on him with our fiber wire. So he spots the gun, he moves in to take the gun away, and then everything goes dark. So that's 3 of our myriad of targets now taken care of. We're just going to deposit this guy in the crate provided. There we go. We're going to retrieve our gun because we don't want to leave that behind. No, not that gun, that gun. That's the one we want. So from here on out, I think that's everything. Yep. So we're going to select our fiber wire once again, and we're now going to make our way through the Kowloon pit and out the other side, where we will begin to encounter the rest of our targets. So the first is all on his own in the next garage, so we can literally just sneak up behind him, pounce on him with the fiber wire, and drag him out of sight of anyone. Into the next garage, and we will encounter 4 targets here. So I'm just going to let that lady go past. There you go, dear. Don't worry about me. And into the whack garage, and our first target is right in front of us, and we can pounce on him immediately. We're going to take his body, should have left the fiber wire attached, and we're going to drag him around the back of the car here and into the side room where there is a closet, because we're going to be using that area a little bit more. So once again, using our hammer, we're going to throw it over against the pit wall equipment there. That will get the attention of one of our targets. It doesn't really matter which one, but ideally we want the guy working on the car. So once he comes to investigate, once again we can pounce on him with our fiber wire, and once again we are going to drag him around the back of the race car and into the locker provided, or the closet provided. So our final 2 targets in this area are both facing the same way. So we can immediately pounce on the first, who is right here. We have no more space in the closet, so we're just going to drag him out of sight. There we go, that will do nicely. And then we can move on to the final target in the room, who hasn't noticed any of this. He's too invested in the race and the lap deltas. So again, we're just going to drag him out of sight of anyone as best we can, without the aid of crates or closets. So around here will do, and then we can move on to our final 3 targets. Now the first of which can be somewhat tricky. We do need him to be in position, and he is just moving into position, although at this point I realise I forgot to collect up my hammer, so we're just going to use the fire extinguisher out here. You can see on the minimap our target is just here, so before he wanders off too far, we're going to throw the fire extinguisher into the corner of the room there, and we're going to hide in the storage room here with our fiber wire ready and waiting. And when he comes to investigate, we can then pounce on him from the storage room and then drag him into the other storage room, just to be extra, as this one has a bit more space in it. So that's him dealt with. That leaves us with 2 more guards, or targets should I say, not guards. We're going to retrieve our fire extinguisher, and we're going to make our way across the room here, and we're going to repeat the same procedure and throw the fire extinguisher back into the corner of the room, select our fiber wire, and that will get the attention of one of our 2 remaining targets, and we can then pounce on him when he comes to investigate. And you can opt to leave him there or as I am doing, drag him away into the side room here. So that just leaves one last target, and this is probably our most difficult target because he's facing this way. So what we want to do is distract him into the rear corner of the room as much as possible. So we're just going to throw our fire extinguisher right over to the back of the room there. That should get his attention and draw him away from the car and present him with his back. At that point we can sneak around the car and pounce on him with our fiber wire, and for the final time hide him as best we can out of sight, and then all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape. So we're just going to wait for the camera there to pan across, and we're free and clear to head straight out of the race event and back on to the main streets of Miami. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and quite a few targets there to deal with, but we managed to get through them relatively easily. So we just get confirmation all of the targets have been eliminated according to plan. We didn't really have any objectives besides the fiber wire kill, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.